We're about to play the Sister of Pain. Find out what's going on as I hereby summon all my imps to join me on my adventures through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So, if you saw my video on Tuesday, believe it or not, I actually got Nebula this week. So, with having Nebula in my repertoire, I kind of wanted to make a kind of interesting way of playing her. Something that's kind of known, but something that I kind of also wanted to do. And what I'm doing in this particular week is I'm kind of playing this interesting mix. Oops, wrong one. Oops, wrong one again. No, stop. There it goes. This interesting mix of kind of like this lockdown deck that I've been looking into, where I'm playing the Nebula and then I'm trying to put it like into armor. And then I've got stuff like Rogue because of some of the stuff that's in the game right now that's ongoing. And I have stuff like Storm and Juggernaut to kick stuff out of the storm. Shang-Chi for some of the big guys. Professor X to act as Lockdown. Gamora. Vision. And Doctor Doom to get back into the spots that Storm is basically walking up for me. Kind of a mixture of interesting stuff. Nothing too big and nothing too bad. But kind of just an interesting mix of things. So I've got this locked up into the chamber. So let's get this in. And let's go and play full of fun. Okay. I'll start on, not bad. We can play Nebula down right off the bat. We always kind of do want to play her straight. That's on turn one if we can. Okay, we can go and play the Nightcrawler into the Monster Island so we can get it into Luke's bar here and sneak it in a turn. And then we're actually going to move the Nightcrawler over. And we can boot with the Juggernaut. Okay. Let's go and get rid of that Dream Dimension with Storm.
Wind, aid my hand.
Problem is Kitty Pryde like completely ruins Nebula, and that's the problem you have with Nebula so very often. Let's go and play down the armor. Do I have a chance? This might be the worst deck for this to face up against, just because of the Kitty Pryde herself. The Kitty Pryde is basically gonna make it so Nebula never gets a single point of power on her. And then, for last turn, we're just gonna play the Gamora into the Bifrost. Actually, let's go and play the Doctor Doom to get 5 points on that, and put a little bit of power into that because we're not winning third location no matter what. And that's probably the worst matchup for this deck though, so let's see if we can get a better matchup than that. It's so weird that she's still considered in the 4 or 5 range.
Breaking news.
Yeah, they're playing Nebula too. I should say Nebula also. I'm gonna probably put it right on my Nebula, of course. Why not? Try to play the Nightcrawler. Yeah, that's fine. Not too much worse than Nightcrawler. Went from going with a match that was probably my worst matchup to a match where they're playing basically a clone deck of mine. Let me get out of this one. Let me see if I can get a good starting match to go.
Escaped.
I'd like to get a good start on one of these. Oh, by the way, second dinner, boo hiss on this. Boo hiss on the fact that you made it so that there's no way for a free-to-play player to get gold or credits this particular week because of how you changed stuff. That is very, very bad of you. That was one of the few ways that a free-to-play player could get credits or could get gold was on this particular week. The boo and hiss to you. That's where I'm going to put the armor in the middle. Let's go. Storm's fine. Storm's pretty much the best option here. Then I can kick with the Juggernaut.
Aid my hand. Wind.
Why is it every time I start to play a deck, I find people who are playing the same exact deck as I am? I play weird decks that make no sense. It cannot be this common for this deck to exist. I've not seen a Nebula deck in like forever. The second I start playing with it, I got the perfect counter on 1, and then somebody who's playing almost the same deck on 2. At least they're playing a Cerebro version, that's interesting.
Opponent snapped.
Play the Gamora in the middle. That's flooded and that's flooded. The two sides are flooded. Rude. Makes sense. Then we're going to play the Doctor Doom. And to try to squeeze out a little bit more power, we're going to go and move the Nightcrawler into the third flooded zone, or spot 3.
Doom rules all.
Nice. Give that a big thumbs up there. Now I'm gonna spend the rest of all my matches not finding her in my opening hand again, I betcha. Oh, that's Medusa for sure in the middle. That's an easy pick. And you play down a Scarlet Witch. Awesome. Hey, Nebula! Nice to see you actually being able to do something and show up. And watch, every single turn they're going to be able to put something into the lake. It's the problem that Nebula always has. You almost want to make it that that's a feature, not a bug. Maybe something where you want 4 cards to play into it, like playing with a Mojo or something like that. Sure, why not play Enchantress on an armor? Maybe that's what you do. You just play her on a location that you know you're not going to win. Know that your opponent's going to throw stuff in it and find the other 2 lanes and leave her alone. And if it hits, it hits. Snap. They got this in the bag. I don't know what they can do to get out of this. Because I'm winning middle. And they got to put a lot on that first location to win. Doesn't matter. The Hulk didn't do anything. And the Doctor Doom got us 4 cubes. Thumbs up again. New York. Putting that far in the middle since you can go to New York anyways. Maze. Asteroid M. Let's see what Juggernaut can do with Asteroid M. Nothing and everything because it didn't really do anything there. Let's put the armor on top of the Juggernaut. The Hulk, okay. Let's try to blind play the Professor X. Maybe move over Nightcrawler would have made more sense there too? Probably. Okay, we win the New York for sure. Even though it's only 1 point. And then... how much does Gamora give me? 7... that's 10, 11, 12. That's 12 points. Actually, let's go and move the Nightcrawler over, put the Gamora in the middle, and then it should kick to the asteroid. Nice! That's a clever play right there. Give that a big thumbs up. You don't need the newest cards to have interesting, fun games. Let's go and do the Nebula. Dream Dimension actually isn't the worst thing for me. Let's protect the Nebula. No, I don't care. Mojo. Okay, let's go and hit Juggernaut with Mojo. Let's do Medusa to make I kinda want Dream Dimension to hit this time around. We're gonna play the Rogue, so I can try to get more power into the Mojo world. I think we're good here. Let's snap. Snap. Oop! I knew I was gonna snap. Dream Dimension hurts when you only are playing one or two cards. It hurts your opponent, I should say. If you got small stuff, it's very hard for them to match it when you have that Dream Dimension. Nova Roma. I almost played her as like a crap card or a big card now. Which isn't the worst way to think about her if you think about her that way. Oh, this might not be a good matchup for me. I haven't gotten any of my low stuff. Let's just get out of this one. I haven't gotten any of my good stuff. Like, I drew all my high. There's pretty much like all my 5s and 6s and 4s in like the opening hand. That's just a bad draw on my side. There's times where I wish the game had a mulligan feature, and there's times where I know that would just make the game so broken as you have such a small deck. Hey, are you gonna drag the game out forever? This card, I think, in the future is gonna get a complete rework. I think they're gonna try to stop having lockdown exist in general, because it looks like they're working towards it. It's just annoying when you lock down a lane and your opponent can't do anything about it. I don't know if I get a way around this. I think I need to make a few changes to this. Shang-Chi's not doing a lot of work for me. I've seen a lot of big stuff. I want to make a quick change to this. Let's pull out the Shang-Chi. It's just not seeming like it's doing much today. And let's try to put a Psylocke in there so maybe I can get out Professor X early. See how that works. I'm just not seeing a lot of the big guys today, which is odd. I wish they'd make an armor for locations. Or maybe I shouldn't say armor, a Colossus for locations. Where it can't be destroyed and they can't be moved. See, now I can put on the sidewalk. Which means I have a chance for both Vision and Professor X to go off here. We're gonna try to sneak in the Professor X while we have a chance. And we missed. We tie, so it's not the end of the world. Let's put down a Vision. Okay. And then let's put down a Juggernaut and a Rogue. Steal the Mystique's power.
There's no strings on me.
Nice. Without stealing the Mystique's power, we would have actually lost that. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, 17, 18, 19, 20. We would have lost that without Mystique. That was a nice play on our part. Yay, Nebula, it does exist. So we're gonna try to set the trap on 3. Shadow. And then let's go and do a Nightcrawler on the first location. Okay, they played the hood. We run into the sidewalk. Which means that I can play Professor X next turn. Gonna walk in the Professor X since they are so worried about me having even 1 point on the Nebula. Alright, we weren't able to get anything to work on that.
Escaped.
I'm gonna push my Nebula up too. Again, that's the problem with her. Put Nebula on the hotel just so I can burn a card. Ingray, that's a good card for me to burn there. Galactus, okay. Armor isn't the worst idea in the world. I know they have a Galactus for sure. Okay, they're playing the Psylocke, but they can't play the Galactus there. Let's push for our own. Put Vision down just in case. They try to sneak out the Galactus here. Get on that then. Go with the Gamora in the middle again. And then let's put the Medusa in the middle. Move the Vision. And put a little bit of Nightcrawler in the third. We basically were never trying to get Hotel Inferno. That was the whole trick. Using her as a trap card. Everybody's so worried about her getting 1-2 points of power that they'll waste so many cards on her. Look how many things they wasted on her. Not a good time for Psylocke, that's for sure. Much as I'd love to play it out, I really don't have anything good on 4. Shocker, okay. Medusa in the middle for sure. It's an easy pick. Condon Embassy. Let's Storm in the first location here. It's a weird place to storm, but let's try it.
Guide my hand.
Let's go in Juggernaut and Nightcrawler on the third location, so that way it avoids the Cyclops. Win the flooded lane there. Iera? Okay. Psylocke? Is that an ongoing ability? No, it's not. Okay. I wish it kind of was. I'm gonna go Rogue and Psylocke just to get some more energy out of that. Okay. Lay down the Gamora, move over the Nightcrawler, and see where this gets me. They're playing a Hulk for sure. This would make sense for them to play a Hulk. And not a Hulk, but a little son. Question is, who won that? You're up by 8 here. It's 5, so if I wouldn't have moved this over, I would have still been up by 6. 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm up by 4, yeah, that wouldn't have mattered. Might not have gotten the Hulk, because it seemed like that was a Hulk turn right there. Peek. Alright, let's sit down the trap on the peak. Swap locations. Play something. Say nothing. Do something. Do nothing. Come on. Don't just drag out the game. Either hit the end timer or play something. I really hate people who try to just drag out the game for no apparent reason. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Sewer system, okay. Let's try to kick anything off the sewer system. If they don't play anything, I should win this round and this match. Because, there you go. It is in the middle, that's one of the easiest picks ever. They woke up finally. Infant out, but they've already discarded the Hella. Let's go with the Gamora and the third to try to win that. Hold off, but you already gotten rid of the Hella, so what are you hoping for? I already saw you got rid of the Hella. Let's snap. Snap. Then we can play the Doom. And just put more points across the board. Solid 5 in each slot should be good enough for this. Because I know they've lost the Hella. I saw them lose the Hella on the Moon Knight. Your Doom did nothing.
Victory.
Thank you for the 4 cubes. Again, it's so interesting. Use her more as a trap card and she works fine. Literally sit her at the trap being like, hey, play into this location. I dare you. That's what it's turning into be. Just hey, play into this location. I dare you. The peak again. Interesting. Let's flood the peak. I guess they didn't like the peak at all. All things considered, this deck isn't doing that badly. It's not a big win on anything, but it's not a lot of losses on anything. As long as you don't try to win with the Nebula, you just set her as a trap. Like here, I'm going to set her as a trap. They play into the Nebula. They're going to make their cards smaller. And Nebula is just going to gain 1 power each turn. Let's steal the Zabu. Just to annoy them. And then let's go and grab a Psylocke? Yeah, that's fine. Jubilee for Sentry. Then let's lock down the first location. That's gonna lock that.
All systems go.
And on last turn, I know he's going to try to do something here, so let's try to punch and kick with Juggernaut and Medusa. I think we're okay to snap. Did we snap? Let's see. Snap. Snap. I don't care if he gets a big thing on that third location. He's got to play something in the pet mansion. Or not. Okay, the Living Tribunal. Interesting. Was not expecting that to be a Living Tribunal deck, and all things considered. They earned that. That did not look like a Living Tribunal deck. Well met when somebody makes a good play. Found with Medusa is nice. And that's pretty much going to win metal on its own. There's the Medusa. Zabu again. Let's try to steal the Zabu again. Hera. Okay. Let's storm out the first location and put a Nebula on it too. Sneaking that Nebula move.
Wind, aid my hand.
Let's try to walk. Do we want to try to walk? That's weird. That's a risky walk. Let's go through with Gamora. And for last turn, it comes by itself. But I can't play the armor in case they play something into this. 8, 9, 10, 11. One shy, but both the Professor X and the armor hurt me. Nothing risked, nothing gained. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. That's a nice move. I ain't gonna lie about that. That was a nice move. Blade to toss it, and Ghost Rider to pick it right back up. You know that's what the card you're gonna get. That's a nice move. Okay, we got the Nebula. Let's set the Nebula on Shadowlands as a trap. I can't play anything here. This won't let me play in the middle. Good night, Crawler. Asteroid M. Let's go with the Medusa. I'm not getting good stuff. Wave. Let's go and do the Gamora then. Magneto, okay. Let's do Psylocke and the Rogue, just for power spikes. And we can move the Nightcrawler and we'll play the Doctor Doom in the middle to see where that gets me.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Doom rules all.
Nothing good, that's the problem. Having that middle location be someplace I couldn't play into really hurt me on most of my gameplay there. Ashman's Hall is not the worst in the world. Nightcrawler can go sit in there for a bit. It's power. I have nothing to play on this turn. Let's punch with Cosmetol and hopefully we can get something good. Magic, okay? I care about an extra round. Let's do Medusa. And let's play an armor. I really don't want an extra round here. Let's go Storm. Put the extra round out.
Wind, aid my hand.
Ravonna Renslayer. Okay. Let's go and take the Rogue. Play the Nightcrawler over there? Is that the best move?
Behold my mighty hand.
Almost. Is it better to play the Enchantress over the Rogue? Let's make that switch and see where that puts me. Let's move out the Rogue. Enchantress. And let's try that for a little bit. Sinister London, okay. Let's try Medusa and see if she gets lucky for me. Missed the middle. Okay, the Nexus. Okay. We can storm out the middle.
Wind, aid my hand.
Move to an Enchantress in the middle. Because of the Sinister London, I can move around 2 visions next turn. Let's go with 2 visions here. They can move those both on 6. Which is 16 points in the Nexus if I need to. Okay. And then let's kick Vision. Thank you. And we'll lay down some armors just in case. I think we're good here. Juggernaut will kick. Death means nothing to me. Except the death went into the only location that mattered. If death would have gone into the middle, that wouldn't have mattered to me. That's how sad that is. Because without the 12 points there, even if it had gone middle, they would have had 15. I would have had 21. We would have easily won. RNG made that happen. Nightcrawler in the middle. Okay. Let's go and play the Juggernaut on Black Castle and move over the Nightcrawler there. That'll allow me to get in the vision really quickly here. Yeah. Killmonger and Misty Knight. Play the vision over. Let's go and do a Gamora and a Nebula. Okay. Juggernaut kicks my Gamora and my Nebula. Not the worst thing for it to kick, by the way. We're tied. So let's do the Doctor Doom and then let's move the Vision over because I don't think I'm winning that mid no matter what I do.
Doom rules all.
Magic and Shang-Chi. And we still win. Nice.
Victory.
Again, when you play her like a trap card, it's fine. I'm definitely playing that on Quantum Realm. That's going to be a perfect trap card on Quantum Realm. That boosts her straight up to 2 right off the bat. Oh, it's silence. Okay. Nothing for 2. Nothing on 2. On either side. Are you just going to drag out the game? I feel like snapping now. Let's snap. Snap, and let's see if we can get an extra cube off this. I think they're gone AFK. I think they've walked away. Oh, there we go. Missing Knight's fine. Wakanda. Let's try to kick with Juggernaut in mid. Yeah, which should go down to 2. Go down to 4. Okay, let's get a Psylocke down and a Nightcrawler down. Yeah, they're so worried about my Nebula. They're just gonna throw stuff over there. Like, we can't let that Nebula have even another point of power. We're gonna throw every single card at it. See, look. They wasted another card. They wasted another 2 points. Just because they're worried about my Nebula getting a little bit more power. Let's try and see if we can sneak out the Professor X here and get a win. Nice. We win the middle. We win the third location, I should say. Limbo means nothing to me, buddy. We're gonna play the Gamora. They really only have one location to play into if they're smart. Look at how much they are caring about that little Nebula. Yep, you did some negative damage there, but I come back and I just swing. And then I'm gonna move the Nightcrawler and play the Vision. Any of this ongoing. No. Okay, play the Vision for the 10-point swing. And if you see, even on the last turn, they're so concerned about it. It's so interesting. You play her as a trap card. You say, play over here. Waste cards over here. They're not going to kick the Cerebro, not that it really matters. Or not kick the Cerebro. It's always weird sometimes with you. Don't want to play Medusa into Machine Roll and give them Medusa yet. Don't know which Cerebro they're playing. Psylocke, okay. Let's do the storm here. That's fine. That actually helps me.
Wind, aid my hand.
Cerebro too, interesting. Medusa. And Psylocke on Aunt May's. Yeah, that doesn't seem bad. You're taking a real risk on Morph there. Vision and Nightcrawler. And then let's move over the Vision. And I'll finish up with the Doctor Doom. If you got that to work out perfectly, more power to you. That's the weirdest Cerebro too if you made that work like that. Especially with putting Morph in it, which could have really bit you. I want to see this. I don't even care if I lose, I just want to see this.
Doom rules all.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
What were you trying to play with that?
Victory.
You play down the Mystique and then that completely wrecks your entire plan because you let the Sunspot go too high. Okay.
Opponent snapped.
Ah, I could have played that Nightcrawler. I don't know why I didn't. Eh. There we go. Play the Nightcrawler. Hit the button. Black Knight. Okay. Are you gonna 420 Blaze? If so, more power to you. Let's see you do it though. Let's go and storm the third location.
Wind, aid my hand.
Swordmaster to discard the Hella. Interesting. Nebula, that's fine. I can play an armor. Ghost Rider? No, Ebony Blade, that's fine. Let's go and play the Vision. Ghost Rider's your only hope. Stature. You get the Ghost Rider, more power to you. Okay? Move the Vision over. Play the Doctor Doom. And that's about the best I got.
Doom rules all.
You grabbed the Hella, but you didn't discard anything else. And yet you still win by 1. Ugly. I guess I could have played the vision onto the first location, which would have won that for me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna call it here. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, play full of fun.